Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, StratGamer here, providing with new Anno 1800 content today. And we are back with the Scholar series, but you can see investors in front of me. And yes, we're going to talk about some investors. We're going to go to the Cape. We're going to destroy completely the Cape. That's going to be something strange to see. But before that, I did want to show you a bit of some updates. So the first one is, if you've seen my previous video, this was the island which was in full blueprint mode, now full of investors. As you can see, as I promised, I kept a few member clubs, one bank, and here in the corner some museums and zoos, but everything else is investors. We have space for 150,000 investors on this island. It's the same items as always, the plus 20%, plus 10, and plus 10. And for local department, we're using welfare for this plus 60 influence for public buildings in particular. That way we don't need that many oil power plants, and we're also using as policies the plus 5 happiness, so they're actually quite happy, plus 13, which is great because I don't like to have riots and fires all the time. So this island is finished, and that concludes sort of investors or replacing CrownFall investors. We have now these 4 islands. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And as you can see, I've really kept them very close to each other. It's those 4 islands here, so it's also easier to supply. In particular, this is where I'm planning to build a lot of the elements that they need to get to, and the rest comes from the new world here. So it's all kept in a small circle to simplify the trades. Secondly, I also built this second boot islands, which I actually call boot number 1 because it is a bit bigger than boot number 2, but they are very similar in size. So now we're definitely good on boots. We have enough boots for more than 2 million scholars. As you can see, I also, like for my other island, use the sort of corners or exterior for some vineyards, always with tractors. So all there, all good. And did I put, yeah, everything is plus 50, perfect. So same items as last time for the boots. Just recap quickly, so that we use pigs, and we also have tailored suits as a byproduct, and then the zero workforce plus some productivity. And then lastly, if you remember, I had this small can island here, right? Well, now, and I said, I think in my previous video, that I will use this island, but actually it's way too big. I don't need all that space. So what I've done is I've put it here. I haven't done the trade routes yet, we'll do it later, but here are all the cans that I need, again for sort of 2 million scholars. And keeping the same, so it's actually not the same item, sorry, because in that one here, I am able to cover almost all of them with one oil power plant. And therefore my first item is ferrous. So let me just do that quickly, because I've been using a lot of these. Okay, so yes, as I was saying, my first item is ferrous, because I don't need electricity. I already have electricity here. Versus on this island, well, actually to get electricity from there to there will require several several oil power plants, quite a bit of electricity. So for now, I'm using Angela as the first one. So I'm getting 50% productivity less than on that other smaller island, but I don't need any oil. So that's sort of the trade-off. As you can see, as always, in my small corners, putting some vineyards, but on that one, no tractors. So they are using a bit of farmers. Okay, so that's it for the update, and now maybe what you've been waiting for. Let's destroy CrownFall. And let's recap, why are we destroying CrownFall? We're destroying CrownFall so that we can use it for production instead of all these investors. And let's take a quick look at how many. It is 3,800 houses that we got here. So that's a lot that we're going to be destroying. I will leave those few engineers for now. I'm just using them. Actually, maybe I don't need them, it seems. Let's see. But everything else got to go. I have to be honest, I already started a bit here and there. I just need some resources somewhere quick, so I took it from here. But everything else we're gonna destroy now, so let's go ahead and destroy a lot of investors. I'm sure my computer is gonna crash now. See the resources. That is a lot of resources. I wonder if I should just... maybe I should get those resources somewhere. Do I have space for more? I probably not. So here is all covered, all covered. Okay, I have space here if I destroy all of these. Okay, so this is obviously a lot less efficient than the what you can get with the new dockland, but I've already maximized the dockland, so now we have to do with that. Almost there. Okay, let's build all of this. Oh, and I can also use these as a placeholder for these resources. Perfect. I could actually build more of these. Let's destroy a bit more houses, shall we? So in wood I'm definitely at the max quickly. That is a lot of houses, and you can see my layout coming. I'm not using shift to destroy everything because I don't want to destroy my town halls. because that would leave me with no workforce. That was the wrong one. And we still only have there. Oh, my last investors. Sorry to see you go. Here it is, ladies and gents. Oh, and you can see my influence is now in negative. Because I've destroyed so many. And of course also lost a lot of population. Oh, some still there. So it is, ladies and gents, this was an update on my investors, building more in the old world, destroying them in the Cape, so that now we can start using this space for heavy production. So I'm going to now start covering the island with trade unions. Thank you for watching. Don't hesitate to leave any comments, feedback below. I'd love to hear about it.